If I die young, bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river at dawn, send me away with the words of a love song.
Everybody texts and drives.
This is a student I saw every day.
I didn't want to lose another person this year.
I thought everything was going to be okay.
Our friendship was something I value.
Operating a motor vehicle and texting just doesn't mix.
She was a senior in high school that getting ready to go out into the world, and unfortunately it ended. It ended because of texting. It's not just the person that's killed in texting and driving. I mean, that's just the beginning. It's all the people that she touched. It's all the people, it's her friends, it's her boyfriends, it's the people she works with. It went all the way to the people in the hospital that were taking care of her. All these people are touched by someone that this happens to.
From all indications, Megan was texting at the time. She left the roadway back up this way, and looks like she came off the road right here. And even months later, the dig marks in the grass and dirt are still there. From the impressions are still there from where her car left the roadway and rolled several times.
You think, why would it happen? You know, I held hands with the girl. I mean, we got really close, and you know, why would this happen to her? Such a girl like her, you know, a girlfriend at that.
I still don't believe it now. Like, I still go through school hoping to see her every day. And like, she had so much to give to life. Like, I still don't see why it had to be her.
Nothing could ever bad happen to one of my friends, you know. Then once it happens firsthand, that's the only way you can get it through your head. Like, yeah, you're looking away from the road for 5 to 8 seconds at a time. And that can mean the difference between getting to where you're going or losing your life on the way.
I'm used to seeing her after certain class periods, and it's just like, oh, I don't get to say hi to her today, or ever. And it's just kind of, you feel alone. Yeah.
I called her cell phone, no one answered. I called the home phone, no one answered. And we're just going down the road, and then once we get almost into Niceville, we see the car, and you know, there's police cars around it. And you know, I told my mom, and like, as soon as I saw the car, it was flipped over, I bursted out in tears, because I was like, that's her car. And you know, my mom eventually called her aunt, and when we called, they said that they just got there. Actually, they haven't seen the car. They were just to the Pensacola hospital, and that they didn't know what was happening. And I was devastated.
January 27th was the day of the accident, about 4:45 in the afternoon, and Megan passed away on February 6th. I'd say that the 10 days were probably the worst 10 days of our life.
Words I've been singing, funny when you're dead, how people start listening.
Well, we just can't leave this. Just, you know, another teenager, you know, succumb to texting and driving. You know, it just doesn't make sense. So, you know, thank God I have the means to be able to do it. You know, so I can take the car where I need to take it and things like that. Like I said, if it saves a family from having to go through this, it's worth it.
If anything, I would say it brought the student body closer. It also made them a little bit more aware of how quickly life can be snatched out from under them. They really went all out putting together the program that they did after Megan's death, and just it definitely changed the student body, definitely.
One of my cousins, he got into his brother's car after school Monday when we had the Just Drive Day, and his brother was sitting there texting and driving. He snatched the phone out of his hand and put it in his pocket until they got home. And it hit so many people so hard that I was honestly amazed, because I did not know it was going to really hit as many people as it did.
It's hard to get that message across, you know, and that's why I say it's up to their peers. It's up to the kids that are with them every day. It's up to their best friends and their boyfriends and their girlfriends to say, I'm not getting in the car, or stop texting and driving, or I'm not texting you because you're driving.